Okay, so welcome back to the third and final part of learning your 120 plus chords in 3 lessons. It was originally 2 lessons, but realised there was a bit too many shapes to do, so we're doing it in 3 lessons. So last week we did our majors and minors, rooted from our E string and rooted from our A string. This week we're going to be looking at our major 7s, which is the hardest of the shapes, then 7 chords and minor 7s, which are the easiest chords you can play in minor 7s. Okay, so first things first, the major 7 chords. I'm going to play you in the open position first. It's a real awkward shape to do, but you will get used to it. Major 7 chords are very, very dreamy sounding. Got a lovely sort of tone to them. I'm just going to roll my tone control back and just give a... There we go, that is our major 7 chords. So let's get into that now. I'm going to show you how to root them from your E string first, and then I'll show you how to root it from, well, we'll do the A string ones last. So we'll look at all the major 7s, 7s and minor 7s on our E string, and then we'll look at the same group on our A string, how to root them. Right, so major 7 shape. So like I say, it's a bit of an awkward one to play. There is open, so that's what it sounds like. It's open position, and again we're going to want that first finger freed up so we can bar it elsewhere to get any major 7 chord. So I'm going to write it down on a whiteboard now, and let's take a look at how it plays. Okay, so here it is written down on a whiteboard. So it's almost like the E major flipped upside down and then flipped at a mirror image. So instead of trying to imagine that, let's just go through this. So you're going to put your second finger on the first fret of the G. You're going to put your third finger on the first fret of the D, and your pinky on the 4th fret of the A string. So you've got that there. Oh, I just strummed it with the whiteboard. So have a little go at playing that now. And then have a go at, this is a hard one to hold the shape of. Slide it up 1 fret, put your bar in. It's now an F major 7, F sharp major 7, G major 7, G sharp major 7, A major 7, A sharp major 7, B major 7, C major 7, C sharp major 7, D major 7, D sharp major 7, and finally back to E major 7. So there is your major 7 chord on the E string. Now let's move on to the next one, which is going to be your minor 7 chord. Really easy, we'll get through this super quick. Like I said, the minor 7 is the easiest chord to play. Just put your third finger on the 3rd fret of your A string. Third finger, 3rd fret of the A string. There we go. So there is your E minor 7. Move that along to the 3rd fret, put the bar in. F minor 7, F sharp minor 7, G minor 7, G sharp minor 7, A minor 7, A sharp minor 7, B minor 7, C minor 7, C sharp minor 7, D minor 7, D sharp minor 7, and back to E minor 7. There we go. Let's move on to the next one, that 7 chord, which is your bluesy sounding chord. So you go. That's 7 chords that I just did there. Nice sort of bluesy sound. Beatles use them a lot. So let's take a look at that now. Okay, so there isn't a huge change from your minor 7 to your dominant 7th chord. So what we're doing for a dominant 7th is we are going to be leaving your 3rd finger where it was on the minor 7, and then just putting your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G. It says E7, F7, F sharp 7, G7, G sharp 7, A7, A sharp 7, B7, C7, C sharp 7, D7, D sharp 7, back there to our E7. Right, so there's all of the major 7s, minor 7s, and 7s from your E string. Let's have a look at them from our A string now. Okay, so here is our major 7 rooted from the A string. You'll see once again the low E strings X'd off, you don't want to be playing that one. And you're going to be starting with an open A, obviously. Then you're going to put your third finger on the second fret of the D string, your second finger on the first fret of the G, and then your pinky on the second fret of our B string. And there is your, because it's rooted from the A string and our open A is our first note, we know that's an A major 7. Okay. Right, so slide that up 1 fret, keep the shape right, then bar from your A to your high E string, that's A sharp major 7, B major 7, C major 7, C sharp major 7, D major 7, D sharp major 7, E major 7, F major 7, F sharp major 7, G major 7, G sharp major 7, and back to our A major 7. Let's move on to the next one. So the next one we had was minor 7. Okay, so for the minor 7, we're going to start at the point of an A minor shape. And then all you're doing to that A minor shape is you're taking that 4th finger off. So that becomes an open G. There we go. So there is your minor 7 now. So let's try that now. So you've got your minor shape. Let's just get our normal A minor shape first. Take your pinky off. And there's minor 7. A minor 7. A sharp, B minor 7, C minor 7, C sharp minor 7, D minor 7, D sharp minor 7, E minor 7, F minor 7, F sharp minor 7, G minor 7, G sharp minor 7, and A minor 7. Right, last one is our 7 chord. Okay, so once again, we're going to start at a point where we've been before. So we're going to look at our A major 7, which we've just learnt there. All you need to do to make that a 7 chord, because he's our 7 note here, 7 for the major scale. And all that happens to make a major 7 a 7 chord is the 7th gets flattened 1/2 step. So that needs to come off and become an open string. Just got an open G there. So there is our 7 shape for our A string. Let's try that now. So there's our A major 7 we've already done. Take that second finger off. A7, A sharp 7, B7, C7, C sharp 7, D7, D sharp 7, E7, F7, F sharp 7, G7, G sharp 7, and back to A7. So there is all of your major 7s, minor 7s, and 7 chords rooted from your E and your A string. Something I also want you to think about is our 5 chord. So we've done 5 chord before, nice and easy, just like that. You can now identify which 5 chord you're playing on our E and A string, because all you need to do, if you've learnt the notes of your E and your A string now, you'll know that that's an F5, F sharp 5, G5, G sharp 5, A5, or we've got A sharp 5, B5, C5, C sharp 5, B5. I won't go all the way this time, but you've also got your 5 chords there as well. So this has opened up the guitar neck for you to get all of those chords. So you've got a massive load of chords that you can work through now. And as far as grading goes, with your RGT grading, if you know all those shapes, that's up to grade 4 on your chord shapes. So it's give you a really, really sort of quick shortcut to that. So plenty of practice on these past 3 lessons. Make sure you know all these chords really, really well, because it'll just mean you can open up a chord book of your favourite songs, whether it be Oasis or whatever, and you'll just be able to play those songs straight away without having to try and work out what those chords are. So I hope you've enjoyed that lesson, and I will see you in the next one.